here's a little tip to keep strings separated when you're going to be working on a guitar that has a fresh set of strings on, or perhaps the strings have a lot of life left in them, or they're in a sweet spot and you don't want to sacrifice a whole set of strings to work on something structural with the guitar, like a truss rod adjustment, or maybe a bridge is something that you need to adjust in the bridge, or you got to pull the pickups out, or whatever. So what I do to try to keep them separated is I'll do two at a time. In this case, I'm working on my bass 6 because the mute is not staying down properly once you adjust it. It has some issues. I think it's because one of the screws is loose on the underside. So I'm gonna have to take the bridge off. But regardless, what I do is I take them off in sets of 2 because it's a lot easier to get 2 untangled than it is 6. So what you do is pull off 2 strings and then wrap them and through once, just like this, and then set them off to the side. And then you go back and work on your next 2 sets. So I'm going to pull off the 4th and 3rd string. I've got these 2 guys here, and I'm going to keep them as a group. A lot of makers of strings will actually group strings in sets of 2 anyway. So it makes kind of sense to pull them off that way if you want to keep them separated. So now when I go back to restring the guitar after I've made my adjustments, it's a lot easier for me to get these strings back on the guitar and keep them from getting super tangled together, because they will. See you next time.